What's up, guys? We're outside today. I'm wearing a hat too. Isn't that weird? Peter, why are you wearing a hat? And my skin's a little dry, which is okay. So let's get this video started. Today's subject is letting people go. I'm grown, first of all, and I still struggle with this, letting people go. I, it's one of the hardest things for me. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'm aware. Actually, no, I'm just gonna tell you some fun facts. I'm aware that I have this problem because a lot of it just stems from what's it called? The orphanage. My mom, my mom in Uganda and all that. The attachment issues from there. I don't like letting people go, especially if I care deeply. I'm a caring person. I deeply care, right? And it's just a bar. I'm not gonna stop. I love me, you know? It's a blessing and a curse. So let's get started. You've heard it said, not everyone is meant to stay forever. That's easier said than done, bro. Easier said than done. Because how is that supposed to bring me closure? Okay, thank you. You told me that. Now what? And people do fade. I've started realizing it. People do fade. They get in relationships. They see you less and less. You're less of a priority, and it's like you're probably almost never there, which is crazy because people that get in relationships like forget about you, but yet you had a big influence in their lives, right? The friends that do that, I think those are very uncool friends. Your friend's a priority too. It's a relationship with a friend, right? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna do? Get in a relationship and lose all your hometown friends and your main friends? Okay, I'm happy for you though. I really want the best for you though. I love y'all. And sometimes you gotta accept that people change. For example, I changed a lot, especially for my old friend groups. They, I don't think they liked that I changed because they stopped hanging out with me. They stopped basically inviting me out. They stopped texting the group chat. And, you know what I'm saying? Like our texts and our talks are not the same like they used to be. You know why? Because I stopped indulging in a lot of bad things and the bad habits they had. I was just there mainly because I wanted to just be with my friends. I didn't really want to do majority of the bad habits. And that's okay. It's okay. Change is good, right? Change is as long as you're changing for the better, change is good. And sometimes some other people don't want to accept that. So that means they don't want to accept the new version of you. So like, oh, you changed. Okay, bet. We're not going to talk to you as much. We're not going to invite you out. We're not going to hang out with you, which is okay. You know what that means? You got to go find other people. You know what I'm saying? Find other people that can accept the new you and want the better for you. And stop holding on to the memories. That was also one big thing I was big on. I would let a lot of things stop me from leaving a toxic friendship or a relationship because we had memories together. Why would I leave that? Because I haven't built this many memories with somebody else. These memories we have are super awesome, even though you did me so wrong. These memories are awesome though. For example, guys, I love examples, man. This friend, let's call him X, right? We we've known each other basically since I was adopted. Childhood, my boy. I promise you, childhood almost. And bro and I, he wanted to move schools. But he didn't want to do it alone, so he told me about it. He just kept on talking about it. And I was like, bet, let's move schools together. Because you don't want to go alone, and I'll just do it for you. I don't mind trying new things. We moved schools. Within the week of us getting there, dude leaves me alone, right? He didn't want to come here alone, but he knew people here, and he knew I didn't know he knew people here. Turns out he did, and then he just leaves me. Doesn't talk to me for a long time, and then I make my own friend group, and then he wants to come back into my life because he sees me doing better without him, and he doesn't like that. That's toxic. Toxic. And the reason I would let that slide over and over again is because we had memories. Another great example. I was in a relationship with a girl one time, and he perceives to know that I'm in that relationship with that girl, texts her, and then randomly, I look at his phone one day, and I see her name in there, and she's left him delivered several times, and he's spamming her, and I'm like, why are you texting my girl? It's like, well, I only do it when I'm with you. But that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't justify the wrong you're doing to me, right? And I would just let a lot of things slide. And bros before girls, and like, yeah, he's my friend though. Like we have so many good memories. Like, bro, come on, man. He's probably just a joke, you know, justifying bad things and toxic things because of memories. Not very cool. And another thing, I struggle with the fact that you can't force everybody to stay in your life and choose you. For example, situationships, right? I'm a man. I get into situationships, so do women and all that. I get into situationships, and I kind of get attached kind of easily. So I'm careful with, the people I try to get into relationships or situationships with. And bro, bro, these people would proceed to tell me how they've liked me for a long time, and which I know is true, and they think I'm good looking, but yet they don't want to be in a relationship with me. And I could never understand that. And I don't get it. And I really don't get it. That's the majority of the only time I think I would force somebody want somebody to choose me in a relationship, like romantic relationship. If friends don't choose you, that's cool. That's cool, bro. Let them live their own lives. You can't really force that because there's friends everywhere. And that that sucks though. Don't get in too many situationships. That's gonna scar you. Don't force yourself. Don't change yourself, by the way. Don't change yourself to try to fit into a friend group or try to get somebody else to like you, because that will ruin you. And then that means you just don't love yourself actually. So don't do that. And by the way, letting go doesn't mean you don't care. I care deeply for all my friends, but I changed. I changed a lot. I I can't really hang out with you as much because I know you'd influence me badly. And I still love you. I love you from a distance. I really do care for you. I love you from a distance, but we can't rekindle and have the friendship we had back in the day because I know it's not good for me. These are just all easier said than done, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Stop chasing closure. I was very big on that because I like explanations. I don't mind explaining myself to people why we can't hang out or why this relationship is not going to work out. Or like I also want closure from them too. Like, why is this not going to work out? Why don't you like me? You said you like me. You want to be in a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship with me. You think I'm good looking. You think this and that. But yet we have the same morals and this and that. But yet you don't want to be with me. And it sucks, dude. It really sucks. There is no explanation for that. Chasing closure doesn't, it's even after they explain everything to you, it still won't stop it from hurting. It still won't. And the fact that doesn't fix everything, the closure, kind of is so dumb because that's the whole point of closure. But stop chasing it. Just remember, people have their own reasons, and no matter what you do, they're gonna find that reason. All right. No matter how much you try to justify it, it's still gonna hurt. So just remember, I'm me. I love me. I need to love me and move on. All right. Learn from your relationships. I learned a lot from my relationship with my friend X, when we talked earlier. A lot of red flags we just looked over just because, I thought we were friends and we had memories. But those don't matter. If someone isn't treating you the way you treat them in a friendship or relationship, and you explain it to them, and they don't stop and they keep repeatedly doing it, you should just leave it. Right? Leave it, because that's not what a relationship is. That's not what a friendship or relationship is. That's toxic, guys. That's very much toxic. What did I learn from myself in that relationship? I also learn about yourself in the relationships. I learned a lot that I forgive and forget. And I'm just a kind person. And my friends, those friends that were toxic to me and the people that were toxic to me, they knew that because they would repeatedly do something stupid that I told them not to do, and they would come back, and because they knew I'd forgive them. I'd be like, "Hey, everybody, there's another chance. I forgave you again. I forgave." They'd do it over and over again because they know I will forgive, and I'll let a lot of things slide because of memories and friendship. It's kind of stupid, right? So I'm more aware of that in my relationships and friendships right now. So again, we're getting better at that. Also, make more room for other friends and other people in your life, right? And let if your parents or friends, other friends that you really care about, tell you that this friendship is toxic, you should leave it. Friendship or relationship is toxic, leave it. As long as these people are wanting the best for you. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Some people are just very much suspect. And also, some of my last final things are let go of the old self, right? Of your old self and the old mistakes you made in your relationships or situationships. Right? Like who I used to be, the bad habits and the mistakes. Because you can't move on. You can't move on from that, dude. Because then now you're just going to be looking at that every single time, you know, you're in a new relationship or situationship. Let go of the past. That can also sometimes give you some closure, letting go. And it's still hard for me to do because a lot of these, like I said earlier, are just easier said than done. But I still care for my friends, every single one of them. I can care for you from a distance. I love you from a distance. I know that. My closing statement is letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you finally realize that holding on was causing you your peace. And it was. And it was. I was hurt by a lot of people I cared about. And that really stopped me from almost making new friends and basically being me. And it wasn't my fault that I was hurt. It was them. They kept on doing things to me, and they knew who I was. They knew my personality. They knew I still cared for them. I'm not going to change that, but now I'm going to be more aware and then look forward and look ahead and look in the friendships and see like, are you doing the same thing this person did to me in the past? Basically compare, almost. But yeah, I love you all to life, man. Y'all have a good day. I changed my my TikTok name to Frank's Prime, and then there's Frank's Psyche, and then there's my Instagram is Peter Slaw, and yeah, that's really it, guys. Hey, see you guys. Bye. I love you guys. Love you all to life.